Hey, lovely ones, and happy 2026. Can you believe it's here already? All right, so I'm going to start a 2026 What's Coming Up for Me series, and we're just going to look at the different themes that can happen for you in life. We're going to start off with love for this one because everyone's interested in that. And we're going to have a pick a card series. So I'm going to do abundance, I'm going to do relationships, family, career, like shout out in the comments what you want to hear. And, I'll do a pick a card for that for the next 4 weeks, so over January. All right, so what we've got here, we've got pile one is the amethyst for the crown chakra. So if this one is resonating with you, then you are a pile one person. Pile two, we have the green aventurine for the heart chakra. So if this one is resonating for you, that's a pile two for you. And pile three, we have the solar plexus yellow aventurine for the solar plexus. Oh my goodness, I'm speaking all over the shop when I picked up that one. Okay, someone's going to resonate with that one, I can tell you, and they're probably feeling a bit all over the shop, so I'm not sure if that resonates, but take what does, leave what doesn't. All right, guys, I'll give you a minute just to pick your pile, and then we're going to jump in, and I'll put all the timestamps below. So welcome to pile one. So if you picked pile one, the amethyst, this is for you guys. And your overall card was Sacred Soul Sister. This is a really beautiful card. This actually can represent two different meanings. And I'm getting there could be a bit of a split in the collective group for this as well. Part of this can mean your soul family. So connecting in with your soul family, finding that love in the people that resonate with you, being in that space. But I'm also getting here that this can be the connection to source, right? So your channel direct to your I am presence, your higher self, whatever you want to classify, quantify it, label it as. So yeah, let's see what comes out with this. And I'll grab some tarot as well. Okay, yeah, goddess energy. Beautiful, beautiful goddess energy. So this is someone that's saying, I'm stepping into my power. And there's a lot of feminine energy here. You might be resonating with feminine energy if you're connecting in, watching this. This is someone that's going, I am here. I am here to, you might feel that you have a particular purpose, a particular mission. For some of you, it might feel that your mission involves working with other people, other women potentially. It could be something that you've always felt. I'm getting here. You've always felt that this is where you're meant to be. This is the path you're meant to travel. And it feels like you're getting signs also to let you know where this is coming together and how it's starting to look. Let's get a couple of tarot just to see what we're getting with this goddess energy. Yeah, it's the end of old cycles here. This is the time where you're not going to do things the way that you used to do them. It's time to, look, and there's feminine energy in this world card as well, right? It's time to step into that empowered embodiment of you. And I feel like here you're, you've listened to a lot of people that potentially they're seeing things, it's not that they have the worst intention for you, but they're seeing things from their perspective. They're not seeing it from your truth, and connecting in with your soul, your essence, your truth. That's what's going to create this shift. Oh, there's two coming out here. Yeah. Interesting here. So I've got the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, and this is telling me, confirmation of what I've just said. You have the choice. You can either look at this with your eyes wide open, or you can keep the blindfold on. You can hold on to the way you used to do things in the past, or you can do things differently. But I feel like for some of you, there is potentially a purpose here that you are meant to embody. And I feel like that the right people are starting to come in to help you with this. This is great. I love this. Oops. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Beautiful Queen of Cups energy. Yeah, this is just gorgeous. Empowered energy from an emotional perspective. Like you might be really starting to connect in with your feelings, your emotions. You might be able to move forward from that space of, I embody everything that I am and everything that I've experienced. We could all be talking to a water sign in particular here as well, with the Queen of Cups. But I'm feeling more this is just somebody who has embodied their emotions. I feel like this path has been a bit rocky, and there's been a lot of people that have had buy-in for you as well. And the people that are coming in now are not in that same space. So they're shifting, they're changing, etc. All right, let's get some more. Let's look at what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, trusting heart. Listen to your inner wisdom. Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about, right? So this is saying here, trust in yourself. You know what you're meant to do here. Never ever negate that, because you are here for such a bigger thing than just the day-to-day. Yeah, whoever I'm connecting with here, there's definitely, you've known for a while that there's a bigger purpose to what you're meant to be doing. Let's get some cards on this. I feel like you do second guess yourself a lot. I feel like you go into that space of overthinking, overanalyzing. Yeah, instead of moving forward. It's like, oh, see how these horses are running in opposite directions? It's like you're stuck here. It's like you're one's going left, one's going right. You're stuck in the middle going, why am I not moving anywhere? And yeah, I've got cold shivers running up my back now. So yeah. And it's like you're stuck in this space of, I know, but I don't trust myself enough. Yeah. What does Spirit want you to know here? What else? Yeah, Queen of Wands. So step into that power of movement, of action. You've got this, you've connected with your Queen of Cups energy. You've connected with your emotions. You've connected with your feelings, your embodiment of your experiences. And I feel like with this Queen of Cups too, we've got this beautiful sunflower, which represents wisdom as well, right? And this black cat here. Pardon me. And this is like, wisdom. Cats are also about wisdom and knowledge from the past as well. And this is a woman that's saying, I'm going to embody who I am now. I am going to step into my creativity. I trust myself. I trust my heart. I trust what I've learnt. And I know that, I'm on the right path to move forward. Wow. Some big things coming from this group. What else? Six of Swords. Yeah. You may be, some of you may be moving away from the old patterning and conditioning that Some of you may be moving into something that's a little bit different here. That's, and it might be, I don't like to say this, but it might be that there's family members, or there's old friends, or partners even, that you don't resonate with anymore. And it's time for you to move into that space of, okay, what do I resonate with? Who am I in this space? How do I trust my heart? And how do I move forward without making myself stuck all the time? Yeah. Nice. All right, so let's see, what's the best advice for success? Okay, we've got love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge it as truth. Yeah, this to me is all about self-love. And you've got the truth mentioned again here, right? Trusting heart, knowing your own wisdom, understanding your truth, stepping in that goddess energy. You can see there's a theme that's coming in here for this. Let's see what else we've got with this. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Yeah, Four of Cups. Four of Cups. You know, it's time to sort of not look back on what could have been and start embodying what is, right? And acknowledge that every opportunity has the possibility for love. Every opportunity has the possibility for growth. People will come into your life that are meant to help you travel in different directions. You know, and they're saying too that spirit is patient as well, right? If you feel like you've missed this opportunity, you've stuffed something up, that's not the case. It will not give up on you, right? So they're saying don't give up on yourself either. What else have we got? Yeah, Hangman. I feel like some of you, you know, you can get stuck quite easily. You know the truth. You have this enlightenment. It's like, I know this is here. I know it's coming. I know it's here, right? But it's living in this space of anticipation. It's living in this space of you like swinging back and forward. I feel this energy of you know, am I imagining it, or have I missed that opportunity? No, but I feel like it's here, but no, maybe I've missed that opportunity. Yeah, they're saying too, you know, that trust, there's trust in others as well, but there's trust in self. For you guys, I feel this is like a self-love journey this year. You know, the energy of this is about connecting to you because, and yeah, it's interesting. They're saying when that self-love comes in, then the love automatically mirrors back from everybody else. What else? One more. Queen of Pentacles, right? So we've had 3 queens here as well. The other thing with the Queen of Pentacles, as some of you guys know, I use this as my third party counterpart card. And I feel like too with this is saying that you are not settling for anything less than the best anymore. There is no such thing as breadcrumbs. There is no such thing as not being chosen. There is no such thing for, you know, being second best in the scenarios that you've been in your life. And that starts with loving yourself first, right? And that comes in. We've got 3 queens here, all embodying different things, and goddess energy here. This is about self-love. This is about stepping into your power. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. All right, let's get a timeline card. Let's see if we can get a bit of an idea when this is all coming into play. Oops, they're jumping out. Okay, well, this is interesting. So we've had 2 coming out, and it's interesting you getting this, right? Honor your feelings. First quarter moon in Pisces and first quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. So we could be talking a Aquarius Pisces energy. We could be talking around February, sort of towards end of February, mid-February energy for things coming in. And look at this again, right? So 3 cards we've had come up around trust, with the actual word trust in here. This is about trusting you. You have all the answers that you need. So I hope this helps, beautiful souls. We're going to look at probably career and abundance in the next one. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications to keep up to date with what that is coming through. And let me know if it resonates. All right, beautiful ones. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, pile 2. If you pick pile 2 for the heart chakra and the green aventurine, then this one's for you. And let's see what we've got. So your overall theme, love theme for 2026 is the Star of Venus, Aluza. Oh my goodness, couldn't get my words out then. This beautiful violet energy here. Some of you may connect into Venus energies. You may connect into looking at the stargazing from that perspective of, you know, seeing the Venus star low in the sky, depending on where you are on the planet. I also get to that this is around feminine energy and feminine, being in that feminine power, you know, someone being right here in this space of owning who they are. Now let's see what else we got. Universal heart, beautiful. Let's look at this. So this is what's happening in that space, and we're going to get some more tarot to delve into that. And the universal heart is interesting because you can see this card, there's all these tiny little stars in this space, and it's talking about, you know, how do you connect into that space of, you know, the stars, the universe? What is spirit trying to teach you in this space? What is spirit trying to say? Let me get some more tarot here. 2 seconds. What is spirit trying to teach you to say, okay, where do you need to connect in more to that universal heart? I'm hearing the unity consciousness as well. Like, are you needing to be this embodiment of love, right? Embodiment of feminine energy. Are you needing to shine that light of unconditional love, that we're all one, in from a space that is actually authentic, rather than, you know, some of the stuff that you see around people talking about unconditional love, but they still have this judgment and this fear that runs inside of them. See what else is coming up with this universal heart. Yeah, 10 of Wands. I feel like this is you. This is you trying to let go of all the burdens that you have held and start to be in that space of being that way shower, that light, that guiding light. For some of you, you may have had really hard relationships in the past. Really, I don't want to say toxic, but that word keeps flashing up. Let's see. Yeah, you've been stuck in, you could have been stuck in old toxic patterns, old toxic relationships. And, you know, I'm getting here too that this is the time to acknowledge this, but also acknowledge how bright you actually shine. You know, I feel like some of you have forgotten about this beautiful star energy that you are, right? This star of love. What else? Yeah, Queen of Swords. For some of you, you may feel like that you've never been able to speak your truth in this space. You feel like that you have, and this could be a current relationship that you're in now, that it does feel burdened. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling like that you can't speak your truth, you know, that you're a bit bound by what you can say. For some of you, I feel like potentially there is a little bit of a fear there of speaking out, you know, of not being able to really stand in your power. But this is telling you that you do have this power within you. You do have the universal support. They're saying that we're never, ever alone. Even if we think we are, we're never alone. We have this support here for us as we need it. Yeah, I've got devil energy underneath. So this is telling me also that, you know, you potentially are feeling a bit trapped in that space of, I can't move, you know, I've got to hang on to this, carrying these burdens. I'm seeing what I need to see, but it's not happening for me. It's not happening for me. It's happening to me. So, yeah, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Yeah. For some of you, you might be blocking your ability to receive. And I feel like for some of you, it's by staying in that mindset of I'm stuck in this place and I can't do anything to shift out of it. See what we get with this. Yeah, it does feel really like I'm getting this heavy energy, and the cards are jumping. We'll take both of those. Yeah, okay. All right, interesting. So we've got the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like for some of you, you're potentially in a marriage. You may have a child in that space. You know, the son of the King of Pentacles. You may be in a situation where you feel like you can't get out of it. Whether this partner of yours is holding all the purse strings, whether this partner of yours is has something that has making you feel that you can't do it by yourself. There's definitely something coming into play in that space. Let me see what else we get with this. Yeah, I feel like they're holding back. You know, this is a King of Pentacles that is come out in reverse. He's all about money. He's about material success. You know, he might be someone that works a lot. He might be someone that is, you know, doesn't actually give you the love and the appreciation that you need. What else? Yeah, Six of Cups. For some of you, you've been in this for a long time. This is this is like a soul agreement. This is something that you agreed to come in and do this, but it's saying now that this is time to start shining your light. This is time to start connecting into, they're saying all that there is, right? So there is more for you in this space. There is more for you than just settling. Saying settling. Oops. Let's see. One more. Yeah, it's time. It's time to move forward. And, you know, I feel like for some of you, there might end up being a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. Like you might sort of sit in this space of going, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. And then you might go, oh, shit, I'm just going to do it. And you just go, bang, I'm out of here. I'm taking my child. I'm out of here. So we'll get some advice on this, but yeah, potentially there could be that, and you may have already tried to do this. You might have tried to get out of this space and then kept coming back. All right, let's see what we got. Forgiving heart. Yeah, look at this. Don't let the past imprison you into the present. Yep. Yep. Look at this. So this is what we're talking about, right? Can you forgive? Can you forgive this man, but still embody yourself and say, okay, I'm going to step out of this situation. I'm going to step out of it and I'm going to start living my best life. And I don't know what that looks like. But I'm going to start discovering who I am in that space, you know? And I forgive myself as well. They're saying, yeah, don't let the behavior in the past of, you know, not being able to move out of this or staying stuck. And for some of you, I feel like there's been an impact on a child in the mix here. But it's time to let that go. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, Three of Wands. You've been waiting for way too long. You know, you've been in this space of waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for something to happen to you. And they're saying, you know, embody who you are because you've got so much support. I feel like too, I'm connecting in with someone that doesn't like to ask for help either. Oof, yeah, I just got massive cold shivers there. So that's, yeah. Yeah, the Empress. The thing with the Empress, and this is, like this Venus energy, she knows that she has to ask for help. She knows that she can't do everything by herself, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that she's less than, she's, not worthy. It means that she's human and she's having this beautiful human experience. But what can she do? She can be the mother, she can be the creator, she can set her own limitations, she can set her own boundaries, or and know her needs. She can know who she is in this space, and she can forgive herself, she can forgive the other people in her life that have taught her how to be strong. Wow. One more. Seven of Cups. Yeah. For some of you, I feel like you felt like there haven't been any options, but Spirit has saying to you there has always been lots of options, and one of those options is you not being treated as an option. It's about you prioritizing yourself. This is you coming into your energy of, the Empress energy, the Star of Venus. This is you saying, okay, I'm doing this, I'm embodying myself, and I'm looking at how I can move forward in my life. Wow. Whoever this is resonating for, I'm sending you lots of love. Now, I've got some cards here. We're going to see if we can get some timelines around when this is all going to start coming into play. 2026, if it's not already in play. Let's just see what we get. Oops. Yeah, awesome. Full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. I'm not sure when the full moon in Cancer is this year, but it could be June, could be around June energy with Cancer. It could be that, you're getting halfway through the year and you're like, I'm not, in this night energy, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm ready to step into my power. So beautiful energy, guys. I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments and stay tuned for the next one that's coming out. And yeah, hopefully it helps. Talk soon, beautiful. Bye. Okay, welcome back, pole number 3. So if you chose the solar plexus with the citrine, then this one is for you. And funnily enough, we've had this beautiful yellow, look at this beautiful yellow energy in this card. This is the overall theme for your reading. And this is the dissolving light. Everything comes back to one source energy. And, look at this, the colors in this. This is so beautiful. This is real strength and solar plexus. And you can see here, look at this. There's a person within a person, within a person, within a person. And this shows our connection to source, that we're all one, that we're all part of this beautiful source energy that resonates with everything, and everything happens for us, in accordance with our divine plan. So let's see, we're going to look at what's happening in the love space for you this year. Look at this, love. Can't make this up. Love, love, love. And more yellow. A yellow heart again. For you, I feel like it's embodying love. It's embodying your light. It's embodying who you are as a soul being. I might be connecting in with divine counterparts in this space. Potentially, there may be, I feel like that with this dissolving light too, it's like bringing you back together, bringing you back to source, knowing that you're one anyway. There is no separation. Let's get some tarot and see what is happening in that space. More on this love energy. Page of Wands. Yeah, there could be children involved here too, but I feel like this is about, new conversations, new beginnings, new starts. You know, there's this, look at this pyramid energy in the back here. This is like sacred agreements, sacred connections, and spiritual alignment, I feel, as well. There's a conversation that hasn't been had, they're saying, that needs to be had. Let's get some more on that. Yeah, it's been waiting. Three of Wands, it's been waiting in the wings. It's been sitting there. It's been, I feel like, potentially for you and the person that you're resonating with, you're both in that same space. You're both mirroring back, like both of these cards are mirroring back. They're mirror images of each other on each side. And there has been this waiting energy. There's waiting for something to happen. Waiting for, yeah, some change. There's some change coming in, and it's coming in fast. And I feel like you're both in the space of waiting for this change. Why are you waiting? All right, this is intriguing. Let's see what we've got next. So this is what Spirit wants you to know. Demonstrate love. I love this. This is finding out what's important to those you love and acting on it. I feel like for this too, this is acting on your own, like what's important to the people that you love also, but what's important to you, you know. If you're calling back in someone in particular, be really clear on not only what they need, but what you need. Like, don't make it all about them. See what we get with this. See what we get. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It's also reviewing like how you've done things in the past too. I feel like for this connection, you may have felt like there's been separation, and you know, it's like you and them, or you and me versus you, that sort of thing. But Spirit's saying there is no separation. You're one, right? So whatever you're putting out to, whatever you're considering yourself as, that's what you're getting back in that space. I think you're starting to understand that as well. The way you speak about the connection. Yeah. This is a beautiful soul connection. This is something that's destined, that has been, you know, Two of Cups energy. This is something that I feel like it's a counterpart situation in this space. I feel like it potentially has been in a lull space. It may have been that you're both mirroring each other in that place of waiting for something to happen. And now you're starting to look at it, and they're saying to be careful of the words that you use to yourself and about your connection. Oh my goodness, they're all jumping out. We're not going to take all of them. There's a big chunk. Come on, just give me one. What else? Yeah, King of Wands. So we may be connecting in with a feminine energy here, who is resonating with Wands energy. So it could be fire sign, Saggy, Aries, or Leo. Could be connecting in that space. It could also be too that, you know, taking that action of the passion. It might be not just sitting in that space of waiting, but, you know, doing things that make you feel empowered, passionate, strong. You know, talking about your connection in a space that's loving, even if you're not seeing it right now, because it is the same frequency and the same energy. All right, let's look at some advice. What do we got here? This is nice. Longing heart, value what you have and more will appear. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, I'm connecting into a connection that has been in separation. And there's been, I feel like it's a longing on both sides. You know what? and both sitting in that space of I know it's coming, I'm just waiting for it to materialize. And they're in that space, that perpetual space of waiting, longing. And it's like Spirit saying, yeah, just don't stop doing that. Like, we have a choice to stop doing that, but value what you have and love yourself first, because that is going to bring in the love from everybody else. Because if you look back at this dissolving light, we're all one, right? We are all love, and everyone's a mirror. Let's see, let's get some more on this. Yeah, this is a new way of looking at it. Instead of looking at it from a place of loss, look at it from a place of abundance, of prosperity, of look at the amazing connection that you have found. Look at the amazing connection that has made you feel things that you would never have thought that you could actually experience before. Wow, what else? Four of Cups. Yeah. It's sort of staying too, like, let's not stop looking back at the past. Stop looking at, have I missed this opportunity? I feel like when you're in this space of waiting, you're like, is it ever going to come in? Like, you're doubting it, and then you're believing it, and then you're doubting it, and you're believing it. And there's this feeling of, have I missed this opportunity? And you know what? Spirit's saying that, everything that is meant for you will come to you. But you have to trust, and you have to take action in your own space as well, right? Oh, there's two wanting to come out here. Right, yeah. So the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So there could be an earth sign, masculine energy that's potentially wanting to come through with an offer of love, with an apology. I feel also with this King of Pentacles too, it could be someone that's quite stable, could be someone that is financially secure. It could be someone in that energy that has built a life already for themselves, and they're sort of looking at things going, okay, I feel like too, they're going, I may have built all this, but I don't have that love that I'm looking for. I don't have that connection, that Two of Cups energy up here, I don't have that soul alignment that, yeah, they're saying, because they're both one. They're both one, and it's time to sort of break that pattern. It's time to stop feeling that you're in that space of separation. Okay. Wow, guys. I feel this group here could potentially be facing quite a significant shift, but it starts with how you shift your mindset and how you shift your heart center to know that you're worthy and to know that you're all one. We're all one here. All of us. Let's get a timeline card to see when this could start to play out. Let's see. This one here. Yeah, okay. So this is the last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. I feel like too, this could be around June energy for some of you in Cancer energy. June, July. I feel like for some of you, it's like you stop, you get into this space of being in your own energy and knowing that your energy is part of the greater source energy. There is no separation. And I feel like when that comes into play, this is when this all starts to play out. I hope that helps, guys. Stay tuned for what's coming up in the next few weeks. I've got a lot more videos to see what's happening for us in 2026. And let me know if this resonated for you. I'd love to hear your story and what's happening in that space. Sending you lots of love for the best ever 2026. Talk soon. Bye.